Welcome back. Last time we walked near water's silent flight and traced the bend past the hole. Today we dive into the next line that's puzzling more minds than most. I wait for you to cast your pole. This line has sparked all kinds of speculation, from lodgepole pine forests to surveying rods, celestial poles, and even geocaching techniques. Let's walk through the strongest theories the community has shared and see where they lead us. One of the freshest ideas is that pole isn't fishing gear at all, but a lodgepole pine forest. Lodgepole pines are known to grow abundantly across high elevation terrain and are among the first to regenerate after fires, symbolic of renewal. Some remember Justin's line, "not in twisted, tangled fines," as a possible veiled reference to twisted pines. That could imply the treasure is outside the lodgepole forest, but the cast your pole moment happens at its edge. The idea the hole is just before the forest, and casting your pole means stepping into or toward the lodgepoles, or placing something in their boundary zone. This fits nicely with the poem's momentum. Move past the hole, arrive at the line where forest begins, and that's your cue. Many Redditors point to the technical meanings of pole. In surveying, a pole, also known as a rod, is a unit of length. Some propose that cast your pole means measure a line or set a baseline. Others interpret cast your pole as drawing a bearing. Pick a direction, a pole, and run a line along it through the terrain. A different angle. Plant your walking stick, your pole, as you prepare to go up slope. The eye could be a hill or grade. If true, then I wait. Cast your pole isn't about fishing at all. It's the poem inviting you, the searcher, to establish a line of travel or alignment. Another elegant theory, pole refers to the celestial pole, i.e. Polaris, the North Star. Some community members suggest casting your pole means orienting to the celestial pole or aligning bearings using North Star guidance. In that view, after you pass the hole, the poem asks you to fix your orientation. Cast, set your pole axis to Polaris, then proceed along that bearing. In this interpretation, the I, the poem voice, is waiting for you to take direction before moving farther. In many threads, solvers caution that cast your pole may not happen in isolation. It's part of a larger pattern, that it may be descriptive, not physical, something you will do later as you follow further clues. Others note that cast your pole feels like a turning point, the moment the poetic instructions shift from walking by the water to action, alignment, or casting outward. Some propose multi-step intersection solves. If you know two base points, hole, bend, you cast your pole, draw a line or ray, and intersect with the next clue at 20 degrees or another bearing. One compelling thread links the pole to both trees and geometry, a casting pole being a visual rod, direction, or forest marker, a bridge between physical and abstract. Over on Discord, some hunters noticed something interesting in Justin's interviews. The sticks on his desk. Could they be totem poles? Or maybe hiking poles, fishing rods, or even surveying rods? He dodged a question once about those sticks, which in this community might as well be an admission that they matter. And there's more. One hunter found an actual pole with a flag in the woods, possibly movable. Another noted a nearby Pole Creek and even a Little Bear Canyon, connecting the eye in eye wait to the constellation Ursa, the Little Bear. Even if Justin never mentions totems in the book, it's hard not to see the symbolic echo. Poles, flags, markers, vertical signs of alignment. One of the best insights from the community is that cast your pole is likely a triple entendre. Let's break that down. Fishing. He does use pole in a few fishing stories, like Trailside Troubles and Bait Bonanza. So maybe this is a nod to a favorite fishing hole, a literal cast into calm water. Hiking. Some notice that he calls it a hiking pole elsewhere, like Fitzwater's pole on his desk. Dropping your pole might mean ending your trek or planting your mark. Geometry/direction. In mathematics, a pole is a fixed point relative to arcs or circles. So cast your pole could mean plot your reference line or set your axis in motion. Add all that up, and you've got a line that's part fishing, part navigation, and part personal philosophy. Some of you have tied this to the totem pole theory, connecting Justin's personal symbols to physical markers. Maybe pole isn't just a stick, it's a totem of memory, a point of connection to something personal or even ancestral. A few community sleuths pointed out that "I wait" could mean the narrator himself is the pole. Justin's symbolic stand-in, waiting for us to find the axis. Others think "I" could be Tucker, Brandon, or the treasure itself, the voice of something eternal. And if that sounds a bit spiritual, that's the magic of this poem. It walks the line between map and myth. In other threads, hunters from outside the US noted how wordplay makes translation difficult. In Portuguese, for example, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Justin's 42 reference, becomes the Backpacker's Guide. So when he says "I wait for you to cast your pole," it's a multilingual pun, a riddle that plays differently in every tongue. Even the rhythm of the poem, with its triplets and repetitions, Book Saturday, Gnarled Niven, Enigma Code, suggests deliberate numerology, or a pattern we haven't cracked yet. Maybe 42 is both the checkpoint and the cipher. One of my favorite comparisons from Discord is to Raiders of the Lost Ark. Remember the Staff of Re scene? Indy aligns the pole, sunlight hits the headpiece, and it reveals the treasure's location. It's the same principle: precision, timing, light, and alignment. Even Justin's playful "bandit raccoons" line might tie into this. Raiders, staffs, poles, light beams, and all. If so, "I wait for you to cast your pole" might literally describe an illumination event, something that only lines up once the pole, the light, and the angle are all correct. And yet, there's one more way to read it. If pole means opposite, then "cast your pole" might mean let go of your differences. He's waiting for us, the community, to find common ground. Maybe the treasure isn't about coordinates, but connection. The poem waiting patiently for us to cast aside division and seek together. Whether you see a lodgepole, a fishing rod, a measuring staff, or the axis of the earth, this line marks a turning point. You've walked along water. You've passed the hole. Now the poem pauses and waits. It's an invitation to act, to align, to cast. And somewhere out there, maybe at mile marker 42, maybe beneath Polaris, maybe in a clearing where lodgepoles once stood, something or someone still waits for you to cast your pole.
Searching for a whisper in the pines. Mystery lurks in the shadow of the oaks. Legacy of treasure buried in lines. Legends wrapped in nature's unspoken jokes. Footprints fade in the morning guide the restless hearts, following